Welcome to the world of maths. You're watching KRISY'S Maths Academy and this is my first video in this channel. Aptitude is a very common subject in today's competitive exams, and sometimes we find it difficult to solve certain problems, and that too we have to solve in a limited time. So, I am here to help you solve such problems. So, we can't directly go and solve difficult problems. First of all, we need to learn from the basics. So, in this course, I will be teaching you about arithmetic ability and data interpretation. Myself, Cristobal Fernandez, and once again, I welcome you all to my channel, that is KRISY'S Maths Academy. So, in this video, I'm going to tell you about numbers and its operations. In the future videos, I will be teaching another topic from the aptitude. So, operations of numbers. In this, I am going to cover about what is numbers, what are the types of numbers, the divisibility test on the numbers, and formula for number series. First of all, numbers. So, we are representing numbers in the Hindu-Arabic system, and it is represented as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And a group of these numbers will be denoted as numerical. So how we should read these numbers? How it's given a value? Such things are known by understanding the place value and the face value. So, here you can see a table. The place value is mentioned in the second row, that is the units, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, lakhs, 10 lakhs, crores, 10 crores, and it goes on. So, for aptitude and competitive exams, the syllabus is limited. So first of all, the units place. We can call it either units or ones, O-N-E-S, ones. So we have, please check the third column. We have 3, 0, 6, 7, 5, 6. I mean the third row. 3, 0, 6, 7, 5, 6. How we have to read it? We read it as 3 lakh, here it is 0. Then thousands, 6,000, 756. So when we tell about the place value, suppose we want to know the place value of the number 3. Where the 3 is located, it is located in the lakhs. So, the place value of the number 3 will be 3 lakhs. What about the face value? The face value of the number 3 is the value in that position. What is the value? 3. That's all. So over to the next number, that is 3578361. We can read it as 35 lakhs 78,361. And the last number is 1 crore 35 lakhs 97,532. So it's so simple. Next, for place value and face value. So let us consider the number 3478. How we can read it? 3478. Now I want to know the place value of 8. Where 8 is located? In the unit or the ones place. So the place value of 8 will be 8 into 1. and the face value of 8 will be just the value, that is 8. What about 4? The place value of 4, where 4 is located in the hundreds digit. So the place value of 4 will be 4 into 100, that is equal to 400, and the face value of 4 is 4. I hope you understood. If you have any doubts, please write in the comment section so that I can help you. Now we go to the types of numbers. We have numerous types of numbers, but for in case of aptitude, only few of them will be required. That is the natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, even and odd numbers, and prime and composite numbers and coprime numbers. First of all, the natural numbers are the normal counting numbers that we use in our daily lives. That is starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over to whole numbers, it is the same counting numbers with a 0. That is, we'll start mentioning from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over to integers, it is the counting or the natural numbers with a 0 and also includes the negative counting numbers. That is minus 1, minus 2, minus from a higher negative number to minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, then 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4. What about even numbers? They are the natural or the counting numbers which are divisible by 2. That is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, etc. And odd numbers are the numbers which are not divisible by 2. That is 1, 3, 5, 7, etc. So, next we have the prime numbers. So, prime number, I will tell you the definition, is the natural number or the counting numbers that are exactly two factors, that is itself and 1. What are factors? Factors are numbers which when multiplied we get a particular number. It is easy to tell the prime numbers less than 100. We can say 3, 5, 7, 9 which are given in the bottom of the page. But for bigger numbers, it is difficult to find whether it is a prime or not. So here's a simple test to find out whether a number is prime or not. We have to consider P as the number which is given in the question, asking whether this is a prime or not. And then we have to consider a number n such that n will be the smallest number, as n square should be greater than or equal to p. Once we find out n, then we have to check all the prime numbers which is less than or equal to n and check if p is divisible by any of these numbers. If not, then p is a prime number. If any of the numbers less than or equal to n divides p, then p is not a prime number. This definition can sound little tough, but if I give you an example, you can understand better. We are going to do the prime number test with examples. Let us consider the first number, that is 137. How we tell it? 137. So, and 37. We have to find out n. 10 square, 100. 11 square, 121. 12 square, 144. And 144 is greater than or equal to 137. So, we can say that n equal to 12. Now, we have to check the prime numbers which is less than or equal to 12. Anyway, 12 is not a prime number. So, we consider the numbers which is less than 12. That is 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Now we have to check if 137 is divisible by these numbers. 2, no. 3, no. And like this we check all these numbers and we find that 137 is not completely divisible by any of these numbers. And thus we can conclude that 137 is a prime number. Now next let us consider 319. Here 319 is P. And we find out that n equal to 18. So 18 square will be greater than or equal to 319. Now let us consider the numbers with the prime numbers which is less than 18. That is 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13 and 17. In this, when we do the divisibility check, we get to know that 11 will divide 319. Therefore, 319 is not a prime number. Next, we have the composite numbers. Composite numbers are the natural numbers that are not prime, simple as it is. Next is coprime numbers. Coprime numbers are two numbers. If we take two numbers whose highest common factor is 1. That is, I already told you that factors are the numbers which multiply to get the specific number. So if we consider 2 and 3, the highest common factor is 1. 8 and 11, the factors of 8 we can say 2, 4, 1. 11, just 11 and 1. Which is common? 1. Only one number. If there are some 2, 3 numbers, if that highest we will take. Whatever it is, we will get only 1. If for such numbers, we can say that co-prime numbers. Next is the divisibility test. So, how to check if a number is divisible by 2? Easy. The units place should be either 0 or 2, 4, 6, 8. Then surely the number will be divisible by 2. Next is divisibility by 3. What we have to do is we have to sum up all the digits of that number and then we have to see whether it is divisible by 3. So for example, 3504. 3 plus 5, 8. 8 plus 4, 12. 12 is divisible by 3. So therefore 3504 is definitely divisible by 3. Next is divisibility by 4. In a number, we have to consider the last two digits. That is, for example, in this number, that is 7816, if we consider the last two digits, it is 16, that is 16, which is divisible by 4. Therefore, 7816 is definitely divisible by 4. Divisibility by 5, easy, that is units place should be either 0 or 5. Divisibility by 8 is similar to the divisibility by 4. Only thing, instead of 2 digits, we have to check the 3 digits, 3 last ending digits. That is, in this case, the number is 89,352 and the last 3 digits of the number makes 352, and if it is divisible by 8, yes, it is divisible by 8, that is 44, 18 to 44 will get 352 and thus 89,352 will be divisible by 8. About divisibility by 9. Divisibility by 9 is similar to the divisibility by 3. How we do it? Sum it up and the sum will be should be divisible by 9. Then the number will be divisible by 9. To check the divisibility by 10, the units place will be 0. To check the divisibility by 11, we have to consider the sum of even digits and odd digits and find the difference. It should be either 0 or divisible by 11. So as an example, let us consider first one is 6259. In this, let us take the odd numbers, that is 9 and odd digits 9 and 2. 9 plus 2 11, and then even digits 5 and 6. 5 plus 6 11. So both the numbers, if we find the difference 11 minus 11, we get 0. So 6259 is divisible by 11. Next number 10,835. We check the odd ones, that is 5 plus 8 plus 1. We get 14. Then we take the even digits, 3 plus 0, that is 3. So 14 minus 3, we get 11, which is divisible by 11. Now we have the series formula. First of all, what are series? Series are a set of numbers which is mentioned, set of numbers in which the numbers are mentioned in a certain pattern. We have to find out what pattern. Most of the questions come like that. We have to find the for example, in this picture I have showed you like 2 4 6, which is the next number. There will be a question mark and we have to find out. First of all, let's go to the basics. In the first point, that is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus etc. n. This is a summation of the series of n natural numbers. The formula is half of n into n plus 1. So certain formulas you need to learn it by heart. Then it will be easy to solve bigger problems. So next we have the squares of the natural numbers up to n, and the formula is 1 by 6th of n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1. You can relate it somewhat similar to the first formula. Same way for the cubes. 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus etc. n cube will be 1 by 4 of n into n square into n plus 1 square, which is the whole square of the first formula. So you can find shortcuts, such shortcuts to learn it. Then arithmetic progression. What is arithmetic progression? It is a series of numbers in which there will be a common difference, that is d, and it will be in the format a plus d, a plus 2d, etc., in which the first term will be mentioned as a and there will be a common difference d, and the nth term will be tn. Sometimes the question will come like to find the nth term. So the formula will be tn equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Next we have the sum of n terms. The formula is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. If I combine tn in this formula, we just get n by 2 into a plus tn. Similar to arithmetic progression, we have geometric progression. Arithmetic progression was a common difference. That is, when we minus the second term and the first term, for example, we get d. In geometric progression, it will become as a ratio, that if we divide the second term and the first term, we get the common ratio. So the pattern will be AR, AR square, AR cube, etc., in which the first term will be A and the common ratio will be R. How to get the nth term? It will be A into R raised to n minus 1. What about the sum of the n terms? First, we have to check if R is greater than 1 or less than 1. If R is less than 1, the formula will be A into 1 minus R raised to n divided by 1 minus R, and if R is greater than 1, the formula will be A into R raised to n minus 1 divided by R minus 1. You can take a screenshot if you want and save all these formulas for the future use. So, hope you like this video. Thank you for watching. And if you have any more doubts, please put in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon so that you will get notifications for my future video. Thank you.